Let's evaluate Invincible, Mark Grayson, from Invincible series versus Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, from Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse base on terms of writing. Hey everyone, I'm Evan Tara. Without wasting time, let's go. Mark Grayson is a teenager who inherits superpowers from his father, who is revealed to be a Viltrumite conqueror. Mark's journey involves discovering his powers, learning about his heritage, and dealing with the moral complexities of his father's true nature. Miguel O'Hara is a geneticist in a dystopian future who, after an experiment gone wrong, gains spider-like powers. He battles against the corrupt corporation Alchemax and faces the challenges of a world riddled with corporate control and technological advancements. Backstory goes to Invincible. Mark's backstory is deeply personal and involves significant emotional and moral challenges, making it more engaging and relatable. Mark's costume is bright and energetic, with blue and yellow colors that symbolize his youthful optimism and heroism. Miguel's costume is futuristic and unique, with a dark blue and red color scheme and a skull-like emblem, reflecting the cyberpunk aesthetic of his world. Design goes to Spider-Man 2099. Miguel's design is visually striking and distinct, fitting perfectly with his dystopian setting. Mark is earnest, optimistic, and relatable. He struggles with balancing his normal teenage life with his responsibilities as a superhero, making his character journey very engaging. Miguel is more cynical and pragmatic, shaped by the harsh realities of his world. His personality combines heroism with a survivalist mentality. Personality goes to Invincible. Mark's personality is more relatable and universally appealing, particularly due to his youthful idealism and growth. Mark's relationships, especially with his father Omni-Man and his friends, are central to his story and drive much of his character development. Miguel's interactions with characters like his brother Gabriel and his love interest Xena add depth to his story, but are less central to his character development. Dynamics goes to Invincible. The dynamics in Mark's story, particularly the father-son relationship, are more emotionally intense and compelling. Steven Yeun's portrayal of Mark is filled with youthful energy and emotional depth, making Mark a relatable and compelling protagonist. Various portrayals of Miguel across media consistently capture his intensity and wit, but lack a single defining performance. Performance goes to Invincible. Steven Yeun's performance brings a significant emotional depth and relatability to Mark. Mark is motivated by a genuine desire to do good and live up to the ideals of heroism, despite the challenges and moral complexities he faces. Miguel is driven by a desire to combat the corrupt systems of his dystopian world and protect the people from corporate tyranny. Motivation goes to both. Both characters have strong and relatable motivations, though they are driven by different contexts. Mark's emotional journey involves dealing with betrayal, loss, and the weight of his responsibilities. His reactions are heartfelt and deeply relatable. Miguel's emotional struggles are rooted in his fight against a corrupt system and the personal losses he endures, adding depth to his character. Emotion goes to Invincible. Mark's emotional journey is more intense and personally relatable, given his age and the direct betrayal by his father. Mark evolves from an inexperienced teenager to a more seasoned and determined hero. His growth is significant and well portrayed throughout the series. Miguel's development involves adapting to his powers and fighting against the oppressive systems of his world, showcasing his resilience and determination. Development goes to Invincible. Mark's development is more dynamic and involves significant personal growth and adaptation. Mark's character depth lies in his struggles with identity, responsibility, and the moral complexities of heroism. His character is multifaceted and evolves significantly. Miguel's depth comes from his dual role as a scientist and a hero in a dystopian world, navigating complex moral and ethical issues. Depth goes to Invincible. Mark's internal conflicts and moral dilemmas provide a richer character depth. A defining quote,
What will you have after 500 years?
You, Dad. I still have you.
a memorable quote,
Being Spider-Man is a sacrifice. That's the job. That's what you signed up for.
quotes goes to both. Both characters have memorable and impactful quotes. Mark's humor is lighthearted and self-deprecating, providing a counterbalance to the darker aspects of his journey. Miguel's humor is darker and more sarcastic, fitting the tone of his dystopian world. Humor goes to Invincible. Mark's humor adds relatability and lightness to his character. Mark's peaks involve moments of intense personal growth and heroism, particularly in his confrontations with Omni-Man. Miguel's peaks are marked by his confrontations with powerful adversaries and his fight against the corrupt systems of his world. Peaks goes to Invincible. Mark's peaks are more emotionally impactful, particularly his intense confrontations with his father. Writing for Mark captures the nuances of a young hero's journey, balancing personal struggles with epic battles and moral dilemmas. The writing for Miguel is intricate, creating a complex character that navigates a dystopian world filled with corruption and technological advancements. Writing goes to both. The writing for both characters is strong and serves their narratives effectively. Mark Grayson is voiced by Steven Yeun, whose performance captures Mark's youthful energy, emotional depth, and growth as a character. Yoon's portrayal brings a strong sense of authenticity and relatability to Mark, effectively conveying his struggles and triumphs. Miguel O'Hara has been voiced by several actors in different media, but the most notable portrayal is by Oscar Isaac. Isaac's performance adds intensity and gravitas to Miguel, fitting his darker, more cynical character. Voice acting goes to Invincible. Steven Yeun's voice acting for Mark Grayson stands out for its emotional depth and relatability, making Mark a more compelling and engaging character. The consistent and standout performance by Yeun gives Mark a stronger presence compared to the varied portrayals of Miguel O'Hara. Mark's journey parallels typical superhero origin stories, but with a more intense focus on the personal cost and moral dilemmas of being a hero. Miguel's character parallels themes of technological advancement and its potential misuse, as well as the struggle against corporate corruption. Parallels goes to both. Both characters provide strong narrative parallels in their respective contexts. Mark's personal journey is deeply impactful, resonating with the audience through his struggles and growth as a hero and individual. Miguel's impact is profound, shaping the narrative and affecting every character within his dystopian world. Personal impact goes to both. Both characters have a significant personal impact on the story and audience. Mark's introduction as a relatable teenager, discovering his powers, sets up his character arc effectively and engages the audience. Miguel's introduction as a brilliant scientist who accidentally gains powers sets up the complex dynamics of his character in a dystopian setting. Introduction goes to both. Both introductions are effective and set the tone for their respective characters. Mark's journey in the series culminates in a deeper understanding of his role as a hero and the complexities that come with it. His character arc is satisfying and leaves room for further growth. Miguel's arc concludes with his continued fight against corruption and his evolving role as a hero in a dystopian world. His character is always on the brink of new challenges. Conclusion goes to both. Both conclusions are impactful and set the stage for future developments. Mark Grayson's relatable and dynamic character development, coupled with his intense emotional journey and compelling relationships, gives him a noticeable edge over Miguel O'Hara. While both characters are well-written and engaging, Mark's narrative provides a richer and more personal experience. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay cosmic.